Hello and welcome to an exceedingly special time here on the Nushindoza channel. You want to go ahead and let the good folks at home know why it's so amazing?
Y'all, welcome. It's amazing because we are starting our playthrough of Raji and Ancient Epic, which is arguably the game that I've been the most excited about to play on stream for, I mean, as long as we've known this game even existed. Before it came out, I even played the demo. I rarely play demos unless it's like to test stuff with Doza. Like this demo I wanted to play on my own. I even started playing this game, full disclosure, off stream. And it's beautiful, it's amazing, and actually, like, it was actually kind of hard for me too, combat-wise, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, we're playing Raji and Ancient Epic. Today's also the third night of an Indian festival called Navratri, which has a lot of ties to this game that we'll get into. Like, so many things to get into. I don't want to like give it all away. But yeah, I'm really excited and like emotional already. So welcome back, guys. Adi, first one here tonight. It's good to see you. New profile pic and all. Hyper, Anthony, thank you guys so much for being here. It means a lot.
So, right before we get started, do you want to read the quick synopsis we have in our description?
Why don't you read it?
Okay, I'll read it. So, this is the first PC/console game to come from an indie gaming studio, Notting Head Games, purely from India, okay? Big deal.
As y'all know, I'm Indian American, which means that I was born and raised in America, but my parents are from India, and I'm first generation, and like, it means a lot.
Yes, exactly. So this game follows Raji, a girl thrust into the middle of an ancient war between gods and demons, tasked with rescuing her younger brother and bringing peace to ancient India. It's got fast-paced combat, it's beautiful, it's got a brilliant showcase of Hindu mythology that I can't wait to get into myself. There's plenty to take in. So Let's go ahead and get started.
And thank you, Adi, on the congrats on 2K, and welcome back, Sovereign. We are going to be doing a 2K subscribe special bonus stream on a weekend in October, so stay tuned for news about that.
Yep, and I'm also going to be playing this on hard until further notice.
You can change it in between?
I don't know. Enable tutorial. Select language, English. Let's get started. Here we go.
Okay. And yes, it's a happy day. Welcome back, Uber.
This is the heart of our story.
So notice
Golu and Raji,
notice a lot of
brother
things.
and sister.
I don't want to talk over it. I'm gonna cry, like probably every single night that we play this game.
It's true, yeah.
The music, the art, the beauty, like,
And this
I
was
miss
their
India.
whole world. This one small carnival.
Notice the
The other
narrator's name
performers were their
Durga. That's
friends.
important later.
Their only family. This was home. On that day before their performance, Raji took her brother aside. Did you
Okay.
forget, little brother?
What do you
She
forget?
asked him. And
I guess
she
he
tied
did.
a Rakhi to his hand, for it was the feast of Raksha Bandhan.
You guys may have heard us talk about Raksha Bandhan. It's like the celebration of the relationship between siblings
Although
and
it
brothers
was a
and
feast
sisters.
day, they still had coins to earn. So Raji walked on tight ropes and tumbled for the crowd.
Trying to make a living out here.
I mean, it's hard out there, you know? Come one, come all. Come see the epic Raji.
While Golu told his puppet tales of ancient times when demons walked the lands.
Surely these are just legends, right?
A long, long time ago, a demon did penance. For showing such devotion, Brahma blessed him with immortality and a mighty weapon of all.
So you'll notice, like, the weapons used by, like, the gods and
Upon
goddesses in
receiving,
Hindu mythology are
he
used in, like,
united
video
the
games all the time.
demons to wage a war.
Constantly. Now those guys look like bad guys. I don't know, I'm just guessing here.
Let's see what happens.
You'll have to wait and
Bhumi
see,
Devi urged
Hyper.
him to stop.
Bui means earth, so, like, the earth goddess asked him to stop.
He killed
Oh,
her
jeez.
ruthlessly without
Bro,
thought.
what?
Ruthlessly gone.
You didn't have to do that.
This angered Shiva greatly.
Shiva's he's the
He's
goddess
also
of
a god.
destruction,
Yes.
right? Okay. Probably the guy you don't want to piss off.
Dividing the continents. And the demons were forever lost. But as he spoke, the skies darkened and the earth shook.
Uh-oh.
And other figures dressed as demons strode through the crowd. These were not masks. This was
Correct,
not a child's
Anthony.
tale.
Yes, that is what Lord Shiva, God Shiva, is known for, is destruction. He, in fact, like, he destroyed the universe in order to recreate it, is kind of like what he's known
As
for.
the demons turned to slaughter, Raji tried to reach her brother.
Oh, jeez.
He'd been hurt, and he was scared, and she knew she must protect him. But in that moment,
I can't
Raji
wait to kill
failed.
these guys specifically.
The Garasura demons
You
took
hurt my
Guru.
family, you go down.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else getting kind of emotional?
I mean, I've been emotional
know,
this
you
whole
are.
week, really.
Awake, my child.
So, remember how I said remember Durga, the name? Like, she's actually a goddess as well. Goddess Durga, which is what this festival of Navratri that's happening right now for 9 nights is all about. It's about the divine feminine. The different avatars of Goddess Durga are celebrated. Each night represents a different thing. We're on night 3 right now. I observe it every year. I was raised Hindu, and like Doza, ever since being in a relationship with me, also observes it with me, which is really cool and exciting.
Yeah.
So she feels guilty about her brother being taken by these demons, and now I believe Doza's playing. He's actually moving.
Yes.
He's
Yeah, I'm
explored.
playing now.
So we're gonna get into it and, like, you know, experience this beautiful game. Yeah. And similar to Avatar: The Last Airbender, it actually, that show takes a lot from South Asian and East Asian cultures and religions and things. Avatars and the whole concept of that is in Hindu mythology. And that's probably why I liked Avatar: The Last Airbender so far, because of all the motifs and things that I grew up with.
Oh, you got like chakras, and you got the
You got
gates,
meditation, you got being like, you
the
know,
elements,
like
yeah.
how he teaches Aang and everything. There's a lot
Yeah, like how they got the powers. Like, you know, there's a lot of like,
crossover.
there's a lot of crossover.
Yeah. I mean, so many games are inspired by different things, but I've never seen a game so like
She is so young.
in tune with like
child.
Hindu mythology like this one.
Remember Shiva's words.
Damn,
It
this
is
game looks
so
good.
much weight to put on the shoulders of a mortal.
I gotta tell you, Uber, this
Is
is
this
not
one
a
strong
turn-based
enough?
game. You'll see soon.
Time
Yeah.
will tell.
Do I stand here?
Time will tell. You'll see soon. Time will tell.
yeah. Ooh.
Also, the people.
Welcome, Kessler.
So Raji is like the character that we're playing as, but the people that we're hearing the narration from are actually the gods and goddesses, like God Durga, Goddess Durga, and then there was Vishnu, who's like the god of preservation and like wisdom and things. So they were talking together with each other.
Oh, I see what you mean. The isometric Uber.
And yes, welcome back, Kessler. You did make it. And Adi, okay. I played this game off stream to a certain point on easy mode. And I was still having trouble with combat because combat is not my play style that I'm good at. You guys might recognize this from the thumbnail.
Oh no, there it is.
But yeah, Doza's gonna be playing it.
Her brother and the other children had been seized by the Garasura. I told her that she must be strong. Her journey would be difficult and full of unknowns.
Like what?
Oh, Anthony, if
blessed
you'd
her
like to
with the
say the
vision.
different rules too,
My
be my
most
guest in
powerful
chat. I'd
weapon
love to talk
that
about it
Shiva
with
had
you.
given to me. This, with Raji's own serenity and strength, would save her brother.
Yeah, we get our first weapon. This thing's huge. Okay, let's pick it up.
And don't worry, guys. Me only stream will happen eventually. This game has meant so much to me for the past few years, like since we knew about it. It's like a game I would love to like play and experience with my parents, which is super rare. Like they're not gonna want to do this, right? But with this game, I feel like they would. And I just really wanted to experience all of it without having to struggle with the combat, because it was hard for me. When I played it off stream, I actually got a few hours into this game.
She has no serenity.
Look at all the parkour. Like this is like Uncharted level, if not more than Uncharted level parkour that you're gonna see. You know what I mean?
So yeah, we're gonna be getting into some stuff where, you know, pole jumping and things like that.
And fighting literal demons.
We just prayed to this.
So-
okay.
Yeah, if there was a mode of this where it was just the story, Life is Strange wise, like I would have done
must
it.
be tempered. But without
gotcha.
that fire,
You have the
She would
freedom
have
to
already
talk to your
given
heart's
up.
content.
So wait, there is a
Many
version of this that's
mortals
story wise
would
only?
not be brave
Yeah, like the
enough to
combat's like
climb.
eased up.
our
Is it the
Raji
easy
has
mode?
no
Because I
fear
was
of
playing on easy
heights.
mode, or was I playing normal?
There's also a story.
Alright.
How do I get up here?
You have to press A like the thing says. Use the other pole, I think. Like there's a pole right next to it to the right. Use
Oh.
that. And then go ahead.
Thanks. Okay, I can do this.
Y'all
Yeah.
are overestimating my abilities in video game playing. Though I will say I'm pretty decent at Street Fighter, but like the arcade version. I've actually beaten Doza a couple of times at the arcade. But my key strat is smash buttons and just go wild.
Which character do you like playing? I can't remember.
I don't know all their names, but it was a girl.
Chun-Li.
Yes, that's it.
I gotta imagine, yeah, probably Chun-Li.
And hey, Alex, welcome to the stream.
How's it going?
How are you and how's everyone tonight?
She's
We
learning
kind of dived
to
into the story and there's like
And
a
to
lot to
use the
take in
skills
already,
of
so I'm
her
just
childhood.
overwhelmed and
It
emotional.
is one thing to climb a pole, and quite another.
See, it's a key strat and it works. This one, you can't just jam buttons. You do kind of have to
save
learn
her
all
brother,
the things.
Raji must
So-
face the demons.
Okay, a little story and then I'll explain.
She held the Trishul, and it was a gift of great power.
Trishul is another word for trident.
Oh, okay.
It was blessed by Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva.
Those are like the three
and would
main
help
like
her
kind
stand
of
against
gods.
her terrible
How's
foe.
this?
Creator, the destroyer.
Yeah, how's this grunt gonna stand up to like a legendary weapon blessed by 3 gods? Like, you kidding me?
But it was also a great responsibility.
Oh, okay. We
To
should
wield
feel.
it.
Should we
She
feel
would
bad
need
about killing?
strength.
No.
Hey, Shadow. How are
How's
you
it
doing
going?
today? I remember you coming into stream like recently and talking about like the great epic Ramayana. Like I forget which game we were playing, and I was like, why is Shadow bringing this up right now? This is like a story in Hindu mythology as well.
Go now, before they come back.
Look at all the kids. We helped them. Oh my gosh.
Well, they're gone now. I don't know where they went. I think rolling is faster. Heck yeah, let's do it.
Cooper, where have we seen that
She
before?
will find a way.
Can we just climb? I bet we could climb, right? Can't climb? We'll go around.
Raji needs the Triforce to use the weapon. You know, like, Zelda takes a lot from, like, cultures in, you know, East Asia and South Asia as well, which is probably another reason that these games mean so much to me, because I feel represented. I've never seen, you know, a girl in a video game that looks like me with the hair and the braid and, like, wears the dresses and the clothes and the music. Like, all of this. It's just, it's a lot, and I love it.
This.
So, for those of you that are just joining us, she's trying to find her brother, whose name is Golu.
He was
Who was-
kidnapped by demons.
Correct. So that's kind of the adventure that we're on. Look how, like, amazing she is.
I love how smooth it feels to just like kind of go around.
Her movements are, like, yes, acrobatic and all of that, but also, like, takes from Indian classical dance called Bharatanatyam, which I did most of my life, and, like, other things. So there's just so much symbolism here. I hope you guys won't get tired of me talking about it.
Be the warrior.
Okay, so that does that. I can do it out of a roll. Dodge is the A button. Oh, I can't hit him. Okay.
I am not Raji, but I resonate with her. I even, like, put on Raji's, like, dress style on blob form in, like, our thumbnail.
Okay, I'm gonna need to be careful.
So do you see these demons? They're super hard to fight.
Oh,
This
jeez.
is already dead.
was the
Homeboy
first
decided to
enemy.
go hard. When I had trouble with easy, and I recall, okay, I was playing this on keyboard and mouse on PC and not with a controller, so that's different.
Yes.
And Doza did try beating certain bosses along with me back then, but it was still difficult, y'all. And yes, that was our first death. And are we trying to keep count? Like, I don't want to do death predictions for this one,
Oh no.
but we can count them if you'd like.
I need to be careful. Woo, that was close. I need to see which one's like. Oh my god, he actually dodged my
When
attack.
she strikes down, the different like Rangoli art that comes up, kind of like mandalas, but not really like that. I draw those
laugh at
like
me.
to
Oh,
relax
damn.
with, guys. So like the fact that that's what you see on screen, like, oh my heart.
I got this. Third time's the charm.
Jess, hello, welcome. It's so good to see you.
So when he turns red like that, I can't stagger him. I have to dodge. But
I
if
will-
he doesn't, I can just attack.
I will say, I told Doza to do this on either normal or easy, and he surprised me earlier by saying, I'm just going to do hard mode, and just kind of went with it. I think he did that on purpose.
I sure did.
He didn't want to talk about it anymore with me when we were, like, conversing about this game, saying, what should we play it on?
Yeah, I didn't even get hit.
Now she will bring an end to him.
Left trigger and X.
Oh my gosh, get inspired, draw it. Like,
okay.
I actually drew fan art for this game when it first came out,
Is a most
and
versatile
the account that, like, the official Raji and Ancient Epic account shared my fan art during Navratri last year, like, on their socials, and it made my freaking day, my year, my life. I don't know. It just meant so much to me.
I think it was epic that like you got recognition for it. You worked super hard on it too.
It's like kind of what I assume y'all feel when we highlight your fan art into like our videos and stuff. Like, it makes us feel so amazing. The fact that they reshared it, just I was the fan there, and I was a fangirl moment. I'm still fangirling over this entire thing. And so, Jess, not completely no. In my playthrough that I was playing off stream, for a lot of you may remember, I tried playing this off stream because I wanted to experience it like by myself at first. The game was too hard for me and I never beat it. I didn't even get very far. It's not even a long game, but the combat was just too difficult. And if Doza was gonna keep helping me, I was like, we should just stream it. Let me enjoy the story. Maybe someday in the future, because I love this game so far, I may play it again on like super easy squeezy mode when my combat skills improve. But I didn't want to keep putting it off. And the timing, like right now with everything, with it being the Festival of Navratri, which is going on right now, it just felt like the right moment to finally play it.
I think that we've waited long enough,
Yeah.
and I'm really glad that we're here now. Oh man, what do we have to do? We have to shoot stuff at them?
And Hyper, you and anybody else, like, any fan art that we receive, we absolutely adore it. Even the thought behind wanting to create something with our globs or any of that, it means the world to us. We have a digital picture frame in our like apartment that we have all of y'all's fan art. No matter what you may think of it, bad, good, what have you, we appreciate every single one.
I kind of get really emotional whenever y'all create fan art. Like every time I look in that fan art channel on Discord, it's just like, it just feels, just constant feels.
It inspires us daily to keep going on this journey.
Oh, that hits way harder. I'm gonna do that.
Hard is definitely not a joke, but Doza seems to be getting the hang of it. He's never actually like played it from the beginning. He's only helped back in the day.
Well, it doesn't matter what difficulty
death.
that is. Parkour's still a bit of a tricky business with me. I just have to hold the A button, and that would have been fine.
He's a circus performer, our Raji. See what she can do.
Yeah,
See
see
how
what you
strong
can do.
women are.
extremely strong, exceedingly so.
Growing up, my family, like, I was raised in a very religious household, and we would go on pilgrimages in India to these different temples and things, like, almost every year, at least, like, one pilgrimage a year. And some of the temples were up in, like, caves and, like, places that are hard to get to. Not necessarily like this, but, like, you'd either walk up a bunch of, like, stairs and hills and things, or you would take a horse up. Like, it's super cool. It was nice to, like, experience that with my family. And, like, I get that vibes from here. There were no demons to fight along the way, now, of course, but still, like, there's just so much, guys. Feel free to ask me any questions. This is my moment.
Compared to me, she's certainly an encyclopedia of knowledge on this stuff.
Yeah, so, like, I know a lot of people have an aversion to religion depending on how, like, it's taught to them. Like, in contrast, Doza didn't really care too much for religion at all.
I was not really that much of a religious person.
But I think, like, for me, the way my mom taught it to me, the way some of my, like, my grandma, my, you know, other elders that I had in my life, they taught it to me in such a fun way that I, like, they didn't ever tell me, like, stop asking questions, or they didn't just say it's because the book said so. They really, like, embraced wanting to let us make our own opinions about things, right? Like, they let us choose, like, what we wanted to celebrate, what we not wanted to, because really there are so many different festivals that Hindus, like, celebrate that it's hard to keep up with. You gotta, like, there's an entire freaking, like, Hindu calendar that has so many things into it that can be overwhelming for, like, anybody. Oh, look, you gotta do a puzzle.
I might end up doing this puzzle upside down.
Yeah,
is that okay?
Keep going over. That's wrong.
Oh, because of the outside.
You see the turban on his head? You need there you go.
Okay, I got this.
Yeah, Doza's got this. And see you later, Anthony. Have a good one.
Okay, cool. That works. Take it easy. Okay, and then we do this, and then we get this one. And there we go. And the last one. So what are they doing?
They are making rotis, which are an Indian flatbread, which we eat all the time in our household.
Oh, I can't destroy the pots.
What a fun memory. The real demon is the evil thought of not following dharma. Shadow, yes, say less, but say more.
I love it.
Look at that, parkour off the wall and then kill.
Oh yeah, I gotta run up the wall, and then I hit heavy attack. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, let's not get hit.
I think it's such a rare experience, Jess, because, like, so many of, like, my friends or people that I know have such a different experience. And I know, like, we're different religions and things too, but I think it's because it was forced so much that you have this aversion to it. Whereas my parents, especially my mom, embraced if I wanted to partake in certain things. And with Navratri, one of the cool things is every single night, I used to, like, some of the things that we would do is, like, we would dress up in different colors because each night is a representation and a celebration of a different avatar of Goddess Durga. We wore a different color each night. So I got to dress up in, like, these beautiful outfits every single year for 9 nights. It was fun. It was exciting. I love fashion in that sense. And then in addition to that, there are prayers and more, like, spiritual rituals and things like that, but there was also dancing. There's a style of dancing called Garba, which we do every single night. I'm talking, like, 9 nights up until, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, dancing to some amazing music with, like, a community of people that, like, you know? It's like a big party almost. There's delicious food, sweets. In fact, I was a little ambitious and I was like, Doza, we should make a different type of Indian sweet, or they're called mithai, like, every single night for this festival in the different colors. And I had it all, like, kind of planned out, and I was like, this is maybe a little too much ambition with, like, it being the end of the month with work and whatnot.
It was a lot.
But who knows? I wrote it all down, so maybe one day I can do that food-wise. Like, it would be a dream. Oh. But I am making a few things that you guys will see soon.
This one's pretty tough with those things on the ground. I ended up rolling into them.
We also, like, don't typically eat meat or any, like, eggs or anything like that right now. So a lot of the things we've been cooking, even for just our regular meals, have been eggless. We even made like this banana bread that has no egg in it, but it's low-key one of the best banana breads we've ever made.
It's certainly different. It's like a cross between almost like a bread pudding in terms of like texture.
But it stands up on its own, like as a piece of like a slice of bread. We took pictures and videos. They will be shared.
I keep getting hit by the other ones.
Oh, absolutely. It is one of my greatest joys in life to be able to cook for others and share my joy of food with others. Kind of like how this is also experiencing games with y'all, and doing all of this is a big joy in our life as well. I will say though, food makes it a little bit higher on the tier list for me. And
my God, get
hello,
over
Shane.
here.
There is murder happening, the murdering of demons, as it were.
They give me some health back. We gotta kill these guys. They're bad and evil, and we're not.
I don't know what you mean by make you a plastic bag diaper. Like, we try to use reusable bags where we can, like, that are better for the
Woo, just killed him. Okay. This guy's just chilling in the back. Let's go ahead and end his life.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I remember taking a mythology class 2 shadow once in college, and I was a little disappointed because you don't really get to squeeze in as much as you need in that one semester. Whereas, thankfully, I had a whole lifetime of it when it comes to Hindu mythology with my family. It's funny that like we used to even have these discussions about how like a lot of different religions and mythologies and stuff, like they all come together. There's so many similarities, like pros and like similarities and differences, right? But they might have like the same meaning behind them.
By violence. Raji can make use of that if she is careful.
Am I powering up? Is that what's happening? Oh, I got full health. Nice.
The Ramayana itself is a great epic story, and it's one that I really enjoy as well. I wish there was like a video game around that. I think the closest thing would be that the demon from the Ramayana, who's Ravana, is actually in the video game Smite, which is free to play on Steam. And we play that game. I think it's hilarious. But some people do get offended by it.
Well, the depiction is highly characterized.
Yes.
Characterized.
But like, it's representational. I'll take it.
Yes. Didn't even get hit. Can I get a refill?
William, welcome back.
How's it going?
Your comment
jeez.
truly touched my heart. Thank you.
Oh my god. Let's just like blow this guy up.
And Shane, no, I'm not playing. I did play this game off stream, but the combat was too hard for me. We're currently playing on hard, and Doza's playing, so I can talk about this game to my heart's content and not be frustrated over gameplay. But don't worry, my mango stream, all of that is happening soon. It's on the list. It's just not with this game.
No.
Because I want to experience this and like all of it, like, I don't know, without any frustration. I am definitely in my prime, guys. When we started Nushindoza, like, yes, we started streaming, yes, we started drawing and all of these things, but there's a reason why like our mission statement says like we're an intercultural couple, because all of the passions that we have, all of the things that we do, and what embodies our relationship truly is the fact that we come from such different cultures. We're very different people, yet have these commonalities that I think is what really, truly makes us special. Like, that's how I feel. I don't know what y'all think.
I would feel that, yeah. Oh dang, this guy's tracking. It's insane.
And yes, Jess, it's so many similar themes, yet why was it that the way society developed, we're all, not necessarily seeing the same ways to where we can have like more peace and harmony? Because there's so much conflict over religion to this day. Not just religion, but cultural differences and things too. I think people... I
feel like you can't even have a conversation without offending somebody.
Yeah, and low key, like before this stream, I've actually been having a little bit of anxiety. I was like, Doza, I even almost wanted to cancel everything this weekend. I told Doza, like, here are my fears. Like, we're gonna be playing this game. It is Navratri time. I want to enjoy the Navratri festival. I do it every year. It's one of my favorites. And with all of that, I feel like I was putting too much pressure on it to where what if like someone comes on stream and asks me something that I don't know, and people might think I'm not Indian enough or I'm not American enough or whatever. And it's like, it goes back to that notion of stop caring what other people think and just be your true authentic self. Those who want to be here for that will be here, and it's not on them. I want to have fun and I want to talk about all of the things because it makes me happy and because I'm proud of it. I am proud of my cultural heritage, and I do want to show more of that and share that with anyone willing to listen, especially my globby globs and my friends.
This is the exact kind of thing that Noosh wanted to share with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it exists. Oh, and speaking of which, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but I think it's a pretty good parallel. Just like, what, 2 weeks ago, we played Guacamelee?
Yeah,
It had a ton
Day
of,
of the
like,
Dead.
Mexican folklore, Day of the Dead, motifs, like...
We talked about Mexican food like so much during that stream. I think Kessler still needs to like send us some recipes.
Yeah.
Calling him out. Doza, do you regret playing on hard?
No, I'm having a blast. Look at that. I ended that with full health. Regret. I don't know the meaning of the word. Besides, this is like super early. I'm sure it'll
You
get
must
easier,
admit,
like with more
she
upgrades
shows
and stuff.
promise.
We've already picked up so many.
You will need battle skills.
Okay, how do I do this? Just
That
the A
is
button. There we
so
go.
True, and they will be sorely tested. But that is not what I meant when I asked if she was strong.
So I haven't played Ultimate Avengers.
Look here, Durga. They have captured
hey.
your own story.
That's Brahma. Like on the art up there.
Mahishasura, the shape-shifter, the buffalo demon. Evil incarnate. Yet, without him, you would not have come to be. This is the moment when he was granted the boon by Brahma. No man could kill him.
Dang. I'm loving the music. So,
Speaking of hard, Shane's mod is getting harder.
oh, awesome.
That's exciting.
And here, Mahishasura seized the heavens, unkillable, defeating and driving out all the devas, and even Indra himself.
Those of y'all who watch Naruto probably heard the name Indra before.
And here,
Okay, we do. Okay, I see. So it's giving us a little bit of like backstory with like what else has been going on with all of these
defeating
gods
and
the legends that are associated
all
with
the
them.
devas, and even Indra, your birth, Durga. The devas knew
Wow.
it was their only
Guys, I cried
chance
during this
to
part
create
originally when I had
being
played it off
capable
stream.
of
I'm
destroying
trying to hold
their
it together
foe.
right now. I'm also excited to
All their
answer Shadow's
power
question about which
focused into
age of the
one
Mahayuga
body,
this is a part
gifted
of. I love that you're so
all
like
their
knowledgeable about this and
weapons.
asking the questions that I like craved to
What
answer.
your first thoughts were? You forced him back. I remember it well. You on a lion's back, leading the battle line. The devas flocking behind you, inspired with new courage. Mahishasura at bay, forced to take his true form.
So is this true form like
Monstrous
the...
buffalo,
okay.
stamping
Just
and blowing, crushing the warriors
They answer all
with
the
his
questions,
hooves
which is
and
nice.
throwing them into the air with his great horns. The killing blow.
When can I talk? I'm just kidding.
I'm
I'm kidding. No, the story's great.
There was no fear on your face, although Mahishasura had shaken the heavens themselves. The battle light in your eyes, determination on your brow. I knew then.
So Mahishasura is the demon lord in this game, right? He's all, well, the demon lord in this game is actually Mahabalasura. In real like mythology, Navratri, the last day of Navratri is called Dasara, which celebrates when goddess Durga defeated the demon lord Mahishasura. In the game, it's Mahabalasura. In the, in mythology, it is Mahabalasura. The coincidence is like wild, right? And it's a really big deal because it was like a 9-night battle, and her different avatars had to come out to like protect
You are
people.
surprised?
The world, the universe, all of it.
Dang, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adi. Thank you so much.
This is
Why can I do this? There we go.
I
Got
appreciate
it.
you keeping track, Adi.
Good luck
Though,
teaching me Spanish,
regardless
Counselor.
of how many deaths Doza has, it's fine.
Yeah.
I struggled with this combat that's about to happen here a lot because there's 2 of them.
They have tons of health too.
Okay, so to answer Shadow's question about which age of the Mahayuga this is, earlier I mentioned, or the game mentioned Lord Shiva. Shiva is the god that is known to like have destroyed the universe in order to recreate it. So Goddess Durga, who is what we're celebrating during Navratri, and like is the person that takes down, or is the god that takes down Mahabalasura. She is from that same Mahayuga, which is like, in the essence, like a time period of how they differentiate different times that these stories take place in mythology. So it's during that incarnation of Lord Shiva that this takes place, like when he has done that recreation kind of thing.
Yep.
It's the best I can answer it in a live stream situation. I've been collecting my thoughts on it for a while, but like, you know.
Oh my god. Range and melee, a bit tough to deal with. Okay. Oh my god,
Jess,
so fast.
I am here for all of these conversations. I saw your comment earlier too about like a lot of the arguments on what religion is. The correct one are all pointless. I 110%, like infinite percent agree with you. I think it's ridiculous and silly that people have this strong feeling of like taking their beliefs and ensuring that other people also follow the same beliefs or they're wrong. That is pointless. I think converting people into other religions is a really bad thing, honestly. Like, I don't know, cancel me if you want, but why can't you just be content with your own religion? Why do you have to spread your religion to other people saying that only what your way is the right way or they should take the highway, right?
I don't know why people can't let other people let be.
You know, a lot of the times, some of you guys know my past history. I used to do a lot of nonprofit work where I would go travel and be there to help, like, you know, with medical infrastructure and things like that, right?
Holy crap.
While in that line of nonprofit work that I used to do, I would meet so many people who wanted to help others, but also convert them. And I was like, why can't you just help others because you want to be a nice person? Why do you have to go help others and also convert them to your religion? I used to get really angry, used to have lots of sleepless nights about why is the world working this way? Why is it that as a society we've gotten here, and obviously history explains a lot as to why we've gotten here. So many battles, so many wars, so many people killed because of religion. You may have seen our blog post about Miss Marvel and some other shows we watched over the summer. If you haven't, check it out. There's a specific part about Miss Marvel where they talk about partition. It was a very heavily religiously inclined that there was a partition that the British did, and it killed millions of people, right? Like, why do people have to die in the name of religion when religion is supposed to obviously, I don't know what religion is supposed to do. I don't know that. But to each person, shouldn't it be a personal thing, not something that you use to kill others with? And yes, it's kind of ironic that right now in the game we are killing a demon, but it's a video game that has Hindu mythology, but the story of Raji saving her brother is her own quest. That's not written in the scriptures.
Nope. Oh my god. I got hit by multiple shots all at once. It's crazy.
And people do forget the point of the religion in the midst of arguing about it. I think it's funny.
I think a lot of people are just quick to
like you said.
Yeah, people are quick to weaponize their own religion. It's kind of insane. Y'all remember the Crusades? I wonder what that was about.
And William, thank you. That is very sweet. You're right. I always try to say that too. Like, do what you love, regardless of what other people may say or do or think. And I need to take my own advice there. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh. There we go.
More Indian food and desserts and recipes coming to you guys when I can get my life together. And when Doza can get his life together. I was looking over a recipe that he had written down. I don't know what this man was on when he wrote this recipe.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
But
Like,
he
honestly, I was so upset. I couldn't believe it.
For an as an example, he wrote down like, oh my gosh, what was it? Now I can't think of it. I was about to say it. Like, instead of saying like a dash of salt or something, he said like, what was it? Now it's escaping me, but we laughed about it so hard.
We'll just say like 3/16 of a teaspoon or something like that.
Something like that. But there was another thing too where it was like, you know how like there's a salt grinder?
Oh my god.
He said like 6 rotations or 6 like grindings of
Oh
a
yeah,
salt.
yeah. With salt grinder, it's like what?
Dozo, what are you on when you're typing these?
I like the part where it was like bake at, and then it didn't say anything else.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, oh.
Even if you don't get a degree in it, Shadow, I also agree that mythology is fascinating. I have looked into things far beyond like my educational, like, you know, getting a degree in or anything, to just because of like interest and passion about wanting to know more. Finding those commonalities, especially ever since like Doza's entered my life, with him having been raised Catholic, although he doesn't practice today, we found certain similarities and differences even from Catholicism to Christianity to Hinduism to Islam. It's fascinating.
I think, oh, what am I getting hit by? Oh god, he's doing the fire people at me.
Now do you regret playing hard mode?
No, I won. I'm the winner.
He said
I
yes
win.
for the winner, no to your question, Adi.
Okay, so what were we? We had several conversations just now.
Yes. And hey, Doom Guy, welcome back.
How's it going? Let's see.
Yeah, 6 grindings of salt. Like what?
Like what is wrong with me?
Things. These were, to be fair, these were recipes written like 2-3 years ago. We've been trying to do the food thing for a while, as y'all know, and compiling all the things. So I don't know what happened to Doza 2 years ago on that day when he was writing this recipe that we wanted to share soon, but
Okay, let's see.
it's another puzzle, guys. Gotta fit it just right. But how? That looks like...
wait. No, this doesn't go this way.
I think this is right. Or it's not fitting.
Whoa, 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 look.
Ooh.
Where'd they come from?
I don't know.
Like if I take too long, I die.
To the right. There you go, because you weren't matching it to the
Okay, yeah, I was matching it towards me because I think I'm the only thing in this game, right? No, I gotta be observant. I wonder what this represents.
It's a tree. Is this a tree? Guys, tree thread?
Tree? Oh my goodness, how did y'all know?
And no, we have never beaten Minecraft before, but thanks to Fry the Fish, we hope to beat it
The tree
on
showed
stream
Raji
someday.
a vision of Golu, of dark clouds and a gathering storm, threatening destruction on the world.
Well, that's bad.
And behind it all, a being of great power and malice.
I wonder who that is.
The road is open to the fortress of Jaidar. She is indeed strong, Durga.
She is. I hope she is strong enough to bear what she finds
Isn't
inside.
that beautiful?
Everything we were just around was like so corrupted, tainted, and contorted.
But now it's gorgeous. There is nature, there's butterflies, there's happiness, she's still on her quest, but she's like removing all of the destruction as she makes her way to save her brother. And, you know, with India being such an old country, like in place, like there are so many ancient, like, architecture and like trees like this that have been around for, you know, centuries. And it's really, really cool.
I agree with you, Will. Yeah, I do remember, and I'm like, I haven't seen these things yet.
Did you see the stepwells?
Yeah, I did.
The
Yeah,
fortress will be a challenge for her, but she is growing into her power.
Just like we all have challenges in
I
life,
think
and we like
Mahabalasura and his
find the power to
demons
get through
will
it.
soon regret the capture of her brother.
Oh, the little Navi thing next to
The little
her.
light.
Ah, that's
listen.
that's the AoE stun that I didn't use a single time in the last fight. Oh my god. Okay.
And yes,
All right.
we did see Rick came out of Multiverses. We can't wait to play again. Hopefully the servers won't be down when we play.
There's like 4 games that are like update required, like on our Steam list right now that we have.
Narrower focus, Durga.
And Kessler, I'm happy for you that you went through your own journey and that you got to choose. That's really great.
Then what difference
Absolutely.
will it make
Whoa.
in view? You must accept that some things are beyond the
It's interesting that you bring up like Buddhist and like Buddhism, because the story behind Buddhism is actually derived from Siddhartha Gautama, who founded, Buddhism, and he was actually exiled from his family, who was Hindu. So like there's a lot of similarities between Buddhism and Hinduism.
I legit did not know that until I met you.
Meditation, yoga, all of that, like they're in both of those religions.
You.
Doza, Naruto has a ton of callbacks to Hindu mythology, honestly as much as the Japanese stuff. The Susanoo is reminiscent of Arna's armor and stuff like in Renegon Flat.
Renegon.
I don't know why I'm reading the Naruto comment when you're the nerd.
I was responding to it earlier.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Do you sleep?
I don't think he's sleeping.
Jess, your comment, like, I felt the same way. There are certain things that I was told that if I didn't do as much as others, like, it made me feel like a bad person. But I'm not, you're not, Doza's not, anyone else feeling that way is not. I think sometimes we're also, like, compared to others. Like, if maybe one sibling is more in tune with a religion that you're raised in than the other.
Oh, y'all, how about what will people think?
Yeah.
That was a big one. What am I supposed to tell the others?
When, like, your parents or elders may have, like, said that to you, like, how am I supposed to explain why my kid's not going to church, temple, mosque, synagogue, etc.? Like, what? Like, that shouldn't be a thing. You should be more worried about, or, like, taking into consideration rather than worry about your child's feelings.
Ooh.
Because their feelings are valid and yes, you did a thing. These are the different avatars of Goddess Durga that we celebrate for Navratri. Did you already look at all of them? Oh my gosh, this is just like...
Okay, nobody panic. There's a skill tree. Assign favorite orbs to unlock it. I didn't get this far. We didn't get this far.
Peacock. Yes, we did.
Okay, I didn't get this far.
We did get this far and I got overwhelmed and I took like 2 months off.
You wanted to... Yeah, okay. It's coming back to me. You wanted to put all your points into one of the trees.
I don't remember, Doza. This was 2 years ago.
Okay, but there
was a pandemic.
Assign favorite orbs to unlock abilities to your weapons to continue hold A. Okay, I can do that. Adding favorite orbs empowers abilities to increase their probability. Okay. To continue hold A. All right, let's see what they are. We got chain lightning, multiple enemy damage. I feel like because of what we've been through so far, I feel like single target is more important. Because if I'm having to deal with multiple range enemies and like a melee enemy just like on my ass the whole time, I kind of need to like take them out quickly. A stun is good. That helps. Lightning bolt strike your enemies from the sky.
To answer your question while Doza looks over all of this, Doom Guy, or to respond to your comment rather, not question, we are planning to beat Minecraft in Fry's Globtacular World. He actually made it where towards the end of his quest that he built in this adventure, it does have like the, beating Minecraft and the Ender Dragon.
Yep, that is correct. Okay, I put the orb here.
I really enjoy meditating as well, Kessler. Granted, I was raised with it, but I can't do it when Doza's around.
Lightning.
We've tried meditating together, and he just makes me laugh and lose focus.
I don't even do anything.
He does. He's lying. Calling him out. have you kind of figured this out or not?
Kind of like,
So Trishul is your trident,
yeah.
and next,
So if I hit the R button,
are you trying to make your trident stronger?
I think that's what I'm doing. I upgraded my stun.
Okay.
The warrior goddess blesses you with the element of lightning. Yes, we've established that. Electrocute, this is the ability itself. This is where I put my points in from. Okay. And then this is the weapon. So I only have one weapon. So I'm assuming this is going to get more robust as we go along.
Yes.
So okay, the three things, this is my understanding. The goddess gave us the trident, right? And so the trident has 3 different things that I can upgrade, which are at the bottom. And as I unlock, or as I meet more gods and unlock more weapons, I'll be able to put points into those things, or I guess orbs into those things. So I think I'm good now.
Okay. We'll come back.
I just had to hit the right button.
From left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I don't
7,
have to go
8,
that
9.
far?
Yes. So there are 9. If you would like details on all of the 9 different avatars and goddesses, let me know and I'll explain. Or does it tell you in the game? Do you click on them and does it tell you?
Shailaputri.
Yes, that's day 1. That was
I remember
yeah. Okay, cool.
that day
We get to
when
just learn
you
it here. Don't
stepped
ask
into
me.
the fire.
Unless you want to.
And then your rebirth as Parvati, daughter of the mountain. All nature is yours, and all our powers rest within you.
So the next one is Brahmacharini.
Brahmacharini, before you were wed to Shiva.
I actually
You
have
went to
drawn
live in the
all of
mountains,
these goddesses
to
and their
fast
like avatar
and to
forms
pray,
throughout my life.
and
It's multiple
he
times.
could
Multiple
not help
times.
but
Like even like
fall
little
for
elementary school
devotion.
Noosh drew them.
So this goddess is Shiva's wife.
So technically they're all avatars, so they all are. Well, so
Okay.
the first one was like Parvati, Shiva's wife. Like that's how there's so much. There's a lot of crossovers. We'd be here all day if we explained every single
Golden
crossover.
Chandraganda, great
I guess it's a good thing these are
warrior
kinda quick then.
against
Yes, they're kind of
demon
summarizing it, but again,
Your
I'll take the
third
representation.
always
So this one fights demons, has a third eye.
I mean, look
Okay.
how the multiple arms and like the cool,
Yeah.
like they're all.
Radiant
Yeah, there's a lot.
Kushmanda, great creator, who made the word with just the flash of your smile.
Oh my god, do not quiz me on this. I will fail. So should I go this one last? Should I go the other ones?
You can go in order. It's okay.
Okay.
Katyayani.
It is going in order, actually. Yeah, that's
from
number
the
6.
thoughts of
Okay.
all of us to be incarnated as the destroyer of the demon Mahishasura. Skandamata.
I just
wisdom
noticed that they
granting
have different
goddess
animals that they're
of
writing.
fire,
Yes,
your
they do.
mighty
So a big
son
part of Hinduism
in
is
your
that,
arms,
like God is in everything and
Hail
everyone. Like
Mahagauri,
that concept
Redeemer
of God is
of
everywhere, in the
sinners,
animals, in the land, in the
mistress
air, in
of
yourself, in
true
others.
reality.
It's a big part of it, and which is why we show respect to literally everything.
Ferocious Kalaratri, deadly warrior.
I think it's such a great concept to show
slayer
respect for all of the
demons
things, you know?
And death
Unless, of course, they don't give you
time
respect back.
itself.
I like this one.
I actually, actually dressed up as her when I was younger for like a temple play
Really?
production thing. Yes, I had the skull necklace. I had my hair. It was so badass.
Oh, that's right. And okay, it's coming back to me now because
Symmetra in
Symmetra
Overwatch
has
has a skin based on her. Yes.
yes. Oh my god, so awesome.
Siddhidatri, divine mistress of all perfections, gifter.
Joe's about to
of the
copy off my
8
test if there was a quiz.
powers, source of
Yeah,
all
I
the
would.
world.
I'd use my Sharingan and I'd copy the movements of your hands.
Y'all, I don't even know how to put into words how much it means to me that you guys are here experiencing this game with me during Navratri.
Ah!
Like, I'm honestly speechless and can't find the words of how I feel right now.
Whoa! Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Yes. Okay, that's gonna make this a lot easier.
Thanks for nooshing noosh. Aw, Hyper.
Oh, being able to hit more than one.
William was bringing up Naruto because there's a lot of like things that were taken from Hindu mythology that was inspired in Naruto. As we talked about Avatar: The Last Airbender earlier, and I'm sure there's plenty of other things that y'all can come up with.
Yeah, like as I was trying to finish Naruto Shippuden, or Shippuden, there were certain things coming up that I recognized that Noosh had mentioned in previous conversations when we were getting to know each other. And I was like, I would randomly, with no provocation at all, I'd randomly be like, hey, so like, what do you know about this?
And then I explain it, and then I'll ask him, why did you ask me? And then he'll say, because Naruto.
Yeah.
Perhaps you may.
But yeah, William's right. There's a lot of
with the human
Buddhism and Hinduism in Naruto, like more so than other Japanese-centric anime. Yeah.
And hey, Pika, I'm glad you were taking a self-care night. That's
I
awesome.
will not see the demons win.
Welcome.
Nor the twisted
I'm planning to take a
mystic
self-care
leads
afternoon tomorrow.
What he
I
did
actually
to
blocked
Bhumi
off my
Devi was
schedule
a
from
terrible
work.
thing. Who knows what Mahabalasura plans now?
Oh, these guys are a little slippery.
You know, Shadow, I agree with you there about the religions. Like sometimes with the whole mono versus like poly kind of thing. Growing up, I remember like friends complaining about having to go to church and how they would. As a fun fact, I actually went to a private Lutheran church or Lutheran school for a while, which was really confusing as a kid. For
I
a little
imagine
while.
so.
But they would talk about how like they had to go to church over the weekend. They didn't understand what the sermon was or what have you. And I would be like, oh, I went to temple and like it was so much fun. Like we had amazing food. We got to see like different things. I got to dance. Like it was just such a contrast.
They got comboed. We have not played Half-Life 2 or any Half-Life games. Okay. We're gonna not die this time. Maybe. We'll see. Baby's first dev project. When I publish it to the website, I'll pull it down on it. We could probably check it out. Making it in Unity. So you've chosen.
Yeah, we love it when you guys share your projects and stuff with us.
There we go. Got him. Okay. These guys are quick.
The deaths really well.
Oh man,
15.
really? 15? I kind of need to be quick with these guys. I can't rely on my heavy attack.
You know, Hyper, I never mentioned this to you, but the name Gia is actually the name of a girl in a Bollywood movie that I really, really, really love. I made the connection recently when you had mentioned her, and I don't think it was on stream, but I didn't want to randomly just say it in Discord, but I'm telling you now that you bring it up.
I think I had my ultimate. I'm gonna call it my ultimate. That AoE stun.
The ultimate.
I'm gonna call it my ultimate. Yeah. I get two of them right here. Like that's what those little yellow orbs are. Stop hitting me with like an easy attack. I am feeling being able to like stun them. Like that's been really nice. It's like I'm already feeling my upgrade, and I've only gotten one so far. Okay, let's see if we can get these guys all nice.
You're doing better than I did.
Yeah. There we go. I finally got this off. Barely got him in there.
I like that, like, the different, like, it's almost like the flower petals around her and around the enemies on the bottom for showing, like, gauging, like, how much more they have.
Yeah.
I love that. It's way more fun than like a health bar.
I agree with you. I think it's a pretty accurate way. Like, the more that there are, the more their health is. I thought I was going to get away with that one. Third time's a charm. Unless
I feel the same way, Shadow. I definitely thought that growing up, like, this is, for me at least, more believable. And I don't know. I don't want to, like, say the wrong words in this live situation. It was easier for me to grasp than like there being like one ultimate thing for everything. There's so much, right? Like in our world.
I got beat by the one guy. Imagine that. Hilarious.
That's 17, I believe. Adi's on it. Unless that was 18.
I'm glad that I don't
18.
have to like
Yeah.
get through like a really long part before I can get back to it. It's kind of like, okay, I died, but hey, let's try again. Let's pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off.
Aw, well, most of our Minecraft streams will be on the weekend during that afternoon time because of time zones with Fry and us, of course. So I hope Julian can make it to those. I don't foresee a Roblox stream in the future unless someone wants to make us an obby.
Pretty much, yeah.
However, if you guys want Roblox again for a Discord community event, let us know. We can definitely add it to a poll. I know we haven't brought those back yet since we've been back from our hiatus, but we are planning to. Just need to find the time. Maybe in October, because like the last weekend of October is right before Halloween. That could be fun. Halloween-themed community event. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking I like it. But that's just me.
I was asking chat.
Yeah, well, now everyone knows what I
Now
think.
everyone knows.
Oh, yes! That's one! Oh, hey, I was spamming dodge.
I will like to say, as much as I am in my element right now with this game and talking about Hindu mythology and stuff, like, you know, remember that with every religion or every concept, mythology, all of that, it's up to you to make your own interpretations and opinions and anything. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, convert anybody or any of that. I'm simply talking about what I feel.
Oh! I can't be losing to one guy. Yeah, don't get it twisted, y'all.
For instance, I know like Doza early in our relationship, he was like, am I gonna have to convert to marry you?
I had legit questions that now seem silly in hindsight.
Well, but to be fair, in Catholicism, we've been told by people that we can't get married unless I convert to Catholicism, which ain't gonna happen.
No, I would never ask you to convert.
Doza never asked me, but others have. So that's not gonna happen. Like, we can still be together. Like, no one should have to dictate whether two people from different religions or different cultures or whatever can be together. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's dumb that we have to keep fighting for us to even be in a relationship together on both sides of our families and with friends, and like to justify it. Love is love in more cases than one, and you should be allowed to be with whoever you want because you want to.
Yep, agreed. I wish I had more health. Oh my god, how do I throw this one? Oh.
He didn't ask on the first date, Hyper.
No, it was
when we were getting more serious.
I would not have ever said anything like... So I think saying something like that early would have just straight up been offensive and also like...
And insensitive.
Yeah, super, yeah, and extremely presumptuous. Oh, no, dude, you were just chilling.
Doom guy, yeah. You don't have to convert, and you can have like very mature conversations about things. Doza and I do not fight about our religion at all. We talk about it. We talk about our upbringings. We have in-depth conversations, probably a little intense, but not because we're fighting about it, just because like trying to effectively communicate about these things can be difficult, but it works for us. He's truly embraced my culture like so amazingly, far surpassed what I could have, like what my wildest dreams and hopes would have been for a partner in life.
I don't think a religion should be a taboo subject, especially between two people who are in a relationship. I think that's like, okay, maybe that works for some people because they can't seem to have a civil conversation, I guess, but like I think that it's probably more advantageous to be able to talk to your partner than to not to.
Yes, and Kessler, I don't remember exactly how I phrased it, but what I was getting at is that people in our lives were telling us that I would have to convert to Catholicism in order to get married to Doza and in order to get married in the Catholic Church. I'm not saying that that's the be-all, end-all. It's that people in our lives, family members, friends, stuff, were telling us that early in our relationship.
It's true.
To clarify, I'm not claiming to know all of the things about Catholicism or Hinduism for that fact either. Like, I'm just sharing our experience.
Yep. Okay, back up the stairs. Let's try this again. What if I went this way instead?
I think you get more health in the lower difficulty. Probably. That's why, like, I will say I'm a little upset that Dozachi was hard when I was, like, easy or normal. Like, I was having trouble with easy. But at least this kind of shows you guys what I meant about how hard it was for me.
See? There you go.
Uh-huh. You're just trying to justify your fact because you know we're having a conversation about this later.
What'd I get?
And if you don't understand why we're having a conversation about this later, go back to the beginning of stream when he chose hard and how quickly he did it before I could get a word in. Because we talked about this before stream. We talked about this for weeks leading up to this. And then here we are, and he's like, I'm just going to press hard. She's not going to know. She's going to talk about stuff.
I didn't think you weren't going to notice. Oh my goodness. Okay, this seems good.
And Shane, you know you're
Wait.
allowed to talk about whatever if you're up for conversing about anything and everything. It doesn't have to be about the game or the religion. You know us. Like, what did everyone have for dinner today? Or whatever meal in your time zone.
Mm-hmm. So I think I was supposed to go this way first to get this upgrade, and then I go back and beat those enemies. Whoops.
Doza does miss Elden Ring, but
I like a challenge.
He does love a challenge, but you will be happy to know that Elden Ring, and I can promise this, right?
Yes.
I can promise you that Elden Ring is coming back to this channel in October.
Oh,
in
there it
some
is.
capacity.
There it is. There it is.
There will be a live stream of Elden Ring. We're debating between a couple of dates right now, but it is happening. It will probably be a lemon stream. Doze is very excited. He's already finished the thumbnail for it. It's crazy.
How crazy is it? Actually, it's insane.
It's pretty insane.
Oh my god, they comboed me.
Well, good luck with the grind set and the mod, Shane. I'm very excited for it. I think now that we've like with Fry, what we did with like the Minecraft world, I'm excited to see like your projects with the mod with FNF, and then also Potato's game that he's working on, like how we can properly like incorporate that into everything to highlight this amazing like work that you guys are doing, because we can't even wrap our heads around having done something like that.
No way.
Yeah, like we dream of creating a game or doing things like that someday, but you guys are actually doing it, and that's incredible. And we're humbled immensely.
Oh yeah, the Pierce is good. Oh no.
Jess, I would say that comment again for the people in the back, but like not really because we're not in an auditorium. Yes. I don't want to get too much into political stuff, but I will say it's almost October here in the United States. There are so many important issues going on with people not properly doing the whole separation of state, which is what this country was formed on, with the United States specifically. If you're older than 18, if you're eligible to register to vote, please do. Please go vote. Women's rights, so many other issues are on the ballot this November, and we are obviously very passionate about that, and we will bring it up because it's important.
I think we might be at like I don't know for sure forever for everything. It kind of feels like this is the most intense
in our lifetime. But then again, we don't know, because to be honest and to be fair, both of us weren't into politics or paid attention as much as we should have when we were younger.
Yeah.
So, but in our adult lifetime, this does feel pretty dire, especially living in Texas. At least for us, my opinion.
I agree with you, for my opinion.
Right. And hey, Suki Arts, welcome back. I don't remember if we said hello. I think I saw the yo. I just wanted to make sure we did. Hello.
What's up? Kessler, you really think I should play Spider-Man on hard? We'll see. We'll see. All right. This time we're not going to get comboed at the very start and end up with one sliver of health. Here we go.
You will not stand against me.
Oh no, target them, not nothing.
And yeah, Shadow's point, yes, religion was a big part of politics back in the day when societies were originally formed, at least what we know from history. None of us were there to prove it, but what was passed down, what was written in our textbooks, what was written in things, or what we dig up, if you will, there is some stuff there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Secret arts, yes. I will stand by the fact that I don't think a human should be able to be allowed to decide if another human should die or not, or be executed based on your comment there. There is so much going on in the news, international news, with Iran, as well as women in other places too, because of even their choice of clothing, whether they want to wear a hijab or not. We posted a little bit about it on our Instagram stories over the weekend. It's something that I've been writing about, like, just to get my feelings out about it. Fun fact, kind of, I guess, like, or just a fact in general. There are things that really upset me in life, especially in regards to politics, that I don't necessarily want to bring up on stream in a live setting sometimes. So before streams, where I do have all this pent up, like, things on my mind, I write out all of my feelings into this random note on my computer just because I need to get it out somewhere. I didn't get to do that today before stream. So why maybe some things are slipping in, especially with all of the emotions and stuff with this game.
We may change it. The difficulty.
You can change it mid-game?
I think so.
Why haven't we done that yet? Go to normal.
All right,
and then
normal.
later you'll go to easy as it gets harder.
Oh, no. Hey.
I'm calling it now.
No, hey, no. That's a cap. Hey, no way. No.
Guys, what do you think? Do you think Doza... Oh my gosh, I'm going to make a poll.
Make a poll.
Hold on. Please pause. I'm going to make a poll. And you guys are going to vote because I got to see what y'all think. You already know what I'm going to think. Don't let that sway your vote.
The difference is insane.
It does, like, slow down a little bit.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's night and day. They shouldn't call that hard. They should call that extreme. We can always try hard again later after I get some upgrades. But like right now, it's kind of like fighting. It's kind of like fighting just a rock and you have a feather. What the heck?
All right.
Is there more people or not?
I have put the poll in. Go ahead, cast your vote.
What a poll.
I'm excited.
Okay. What do we got?
What do we got?
Well, they seem to be hauling children somewhere for some reason.
Well, just like they took her brother, her younger brother.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why, like, she's, you know, releasing them and saving them along the way on her quest. You know, Shane, I was meaning to ask about the Terraria update because I saw something really cute. I think it was called Labor of Love. It's still on my list to even talk to Doza about because I saw it on Instagram earlier and I was like, what is this? But we were so busy with work, I hadn't had a chance to ask him. So as our Terraria expert, feel free to fill us in. I haven't played it.
Oh god.
I don't know what it is. I just saw it.
This game's still hard.
So Doza, will
Thanks
you
for
decide to
believing in me.
switch? I'm just kidding.
Oh no, your first death and you're like,
Are you ready to go down to easy?
Watch, I switch to easy and you're like, will Doza switch it to story mode?
So I don't know if her brother is right there, like at this point in the game, but at the very beginning, he was taken from her and from everybody else. So we don't know where he is. We haven't actually seen him since he's been taken. I think it might just be the difficulty that we're playing on that these guys have so much health, Suki Arts. I don't really have an answer for that.
Yeah, they have like half as much health, or maybe even a little less. Like, I can chunk these guys down. Before, I had to use my heavy attack to do like any significant, like, progressional damage. I felt like my quick attack was really not all that useful. Now it's a little different. I can kind of kill little guys with the quick stuff.
Shadow, low-key, when we originally created Serious Discussion channel on Discord, I know you were there for it, but like mine and Doza's original like intention with that channel was to kind of discuss these more serious topics like politics, abortion rights, all of that, like just as things were happening in the world. Because I think it was a direct like thing that we did based on some conversations that were coming up in a live stream setting, which wasn't really the time or place to have it. We wouldn't ever want to misspeak or miscommunicate because we can't effectively communicate about those harder, more serious topics in a live scenario. It's kind of evolved over the years, though.
Yeah, and that's fine. But the scope is always there.
Yes.
Man, these little guys, they're just the worst.
That's very mature of you to say, Doom Guy. Not everyone feels that way, though. Some people, you know, not that we're trying to, like, cater to everybody or anything, but we do want everyone to feel welcome to, like, feel like this is a safe space to talk about these things, but you never know in a live situation or on YouTube. Like, who knows in the future if someone's coming across the stream and watching it for whatever reason, hello, future people watching, what they might say or feel about these conversations.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Hester just voted yes for the memes. But, I mean, so far, it looks like 60-40. 60 people...
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know which oh my god that's for. Like,
I'll leave y'all to decide what I'm implying. It's like, yeah, Adi says, I did beat Elden Ring. So, like, you know, whoa, what is this? This game harder than Elden Ring on normal?
Shane, I just have more questions now that you said that you're playing the new Secret Seed. I don't know what that means.
A seed is like a specific world in like Minecraft or Terraria. Like if you have the seed's like ID number, you can technically like play this, not play with, but like play the same quote unquote like map as everybody else who's playing that seed. That's what that means.
Okay. So is that the labor of love thing?
Could be. This guy's done. He's done in rings.
And
I'm out.
Yeah, Shadow, we're always down for those convos. I don't know if always, but like, I would love to hear your thoughts and talk about it if you want to, or if you need to.
Suki Arts, that sounds really scary. We're thankful that you're spreading awareness on that. A hacker hacking YouTubers through Google Drive.
And if you don't already, two-step authentication for your Google accounts, YouTube, Gmail, Google Drive, all of that as well.
It helps.
It does. The Google Authenticator app is pretty legit.
I really like it. I have like so many things tied to that authenticator and like... What?
You just fell off?
What?
Doza!
We're here
It's
out
like
here
you're not
talking
even
about
trying.
security and like I can't even stay safe.
Goodness.
Okay, I need to go... Oh, this. Right, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Again, Doza?
I don't...
Also, William had a question earlier about what makes for good enemy placement. Shadow had some thoughts, but I wanted to make sure you got it because I know
the like 3 seconds hidden and then show up. It depends. Like, if I don't really mind like surprise enemies. Like if we're talking about that specifically when it comes to enemy placement, I'm okay with it as long as it's like introduced to the player. If you like say there was an enemy here in this little like cubby or whatever. And
you couldn't get to it?
But
that would be bad placement.
Well, that would be bad placement. If I couldn't see him until I like walked by and he just hit me, then like if there was like a health thing right next to it, that'd be fine because then I would learn, and the first time it wouldn't be like so like detrimental to the experience. That I would know if I see any like, you know, cubbies on the sides, there might be enemies there, and to preemptively prepare for that. But if
so
you just
pretty.
have it like start,
Truly
ooh,
beautiful thing.
I want to wield
How did
that.
it come to be here?
A gift, Lord Vishnu.
I like gifts.
We're like, pause, please. It's too pretty to talk. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous.
Oh. Imagine I die there.
Jess, yes. I'm so glad you brought that up, because if you recall, when I play Breath of the Wild, I run away from Lynels. In this game, Imagine how frustrated I was when I could not run away from the enemies because there was a border around me.
Yeah, so that's also a thing. You kind of...
No!
I realized halfway through that I'm not doing a cutscene. I'm like doing something that's the gameplay, and I just didn't realize it. But the music started. I should have known better.
Yeah, you gotta run parkour hardcore.
Yeah.
Jump, land,
This is
jump,
so
land,
Uncharted.
go.
This is so Uncharted. Like the way I die, the way it like goes to
You know
black
that-
and white, the little tune that play. Whoop!
Raji is a female version of Nathan Drake. Like a diva is a female version of a hustler. I tried. It was too hard. It didn't work. I don't know. Did it work?
I'll take it. I'll take it. Good,
Just let me have my win.
good job. Yeah. W for noosh. W for noosh. Okay, I can't go this way.
Oh, it's such a good song.
The mandala says no.
It denied you. Look at the lotus.
Oh, I got like stuck on
The
the corner.
official flower of India.
Wait, what?
This is a marvel. It is surely a weapon of the gods.
That is super cool. Should we get more than one weapon?
Someone just left it here.
Such good
Okay.
Yoink.
This is mine
The
now.
power of the gods? Wow, don't mind if I do.
Lord Vishnu. Your bow is a mighty gift.
Oh, hell yeah.
The scales must be balanced, must they not?
Yeah, because Vishnu's been like, I don't know about this girl, like this whole time. He's been ragging on us. I'm glad we've earned his favor, as it were.
Doza truly dies as much as here as Uncharted. And he falls off of like bridges and like just by walking off in cliffs and stuff too. Like just like in Uncharted.
Yeah.
Oh man. And I love Uncharted. No wonder I love this game.
Oh,
Shadow, I feel like me and you are the only ones that understand the don't break it via proving yourself comment in the chat right now, and I love that. He's referencing the Ramayana.
really?
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to Shadow.
Yes.
Man, these guys are getting shredded.
And Kessler, I am so excited for that game as well. I hear that, I think in 2023 at some point, I forget the date if they've announced it, but they are remastering Uncharted Lost Legacy for PC. So we were planning to do that after the remaster comes out, and I can't wait. Because yes, it takes place in India. I miss it. I haven't been back to India in a while because of the pandemic. I look forward to going and taking Doza with me for the first time eventually. Who knows? Maybe in 2023.
Joe, I'm already wanting... I'm sorry, it's taking us slightly off topic. I already want a Raji 2.
I do too. And
Like, this is awesome.
I hope they're working on... I mean, I'm sure. They're an indie developer. Like, I'm sure they're working on other things. I don't know what they are, but I can't wait.
I have to kind of... Like, this is half aiming and half, like, not.
If any of y'all ever plan to visit India, I hope you consider me a friend enough to ask me for recommendations on things, because I would absolutely be honored and love to tell you all of the recommendations. I grew up going to India almost every single year, if not twice a year, whether it was for family things, weddings, just because my parents wanted to show us our culture, and, you know, traditions and all of that. We actually went to pretty much almost every state in India. There's like 28 states, actually 29. I think one state broke into two like a couple years ago. But regardless, like we've been to so many of them because they wanted to show us how diverse India is, one state to the other. There's so many languages, so much food, so much culture. Like, it's such a beautiful place. It glows.
Yeah, but like...
Does like it's shiny.
like, I'm switching them, though.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I kind of like the bow. What do you guys think so far? Do you guys like the bow more or the trident?
I don't think any comment that you would say jinxes it, Avi, and I hope it's over completely too, to be able to travel a little more freely. I know some countries are opening up their borders a little bit more easily for citizens and stuff like that. I actually have dual citizenship with India and the US, and I could technically go to India at any time right now, even throughout the pandemic. But with Doza, I wouldn't be able to take him just because he's an American citizen. So
Nope.
that's, and like we're not married yet to get him dual citizenship easily yet. There's just so many factors, guys. But I hope, yeah, one day we'll all be reunited.
Whoa. Okay, these little guys need to stop. Oh, I can do this. Yes. Oh boy, okay.
You'd be surprised, Shadow. There are some people who don't like traveling or who don't want to go see like the entirety of the world.
This does so much damage.
I think
it's not
like
even fair.
some people are scared. I mean, there's certain places that I definitely want to see, and if I could, I would love to just travel all the time.
I think it'd be awesome. I'd love to play games in different countries.
Imagine having enough money, though.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. That's what it really is. That's what everything is. Oh, maybe these guys won't be such a big deal if I can just
And yeah,
keep out of the
every
range.
State in India does have different languages, different food, different like attire and like clothing, fashion, all of that. There's actually an artist on Instagram. I'm forgetting her handle at the moment. I will recognize her instantly, but she actually did the whole like if Disney princesses were like from different states in India, like a whole entire series, and she drew a bunch of princesses or like, you know, from the different states, and it was so cool. I loved it.
I was really interested in seeing just the variety between the different states. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Don't ever ask anyone if they speak Indian. Indian is not a language.
It's not. No, that's like saying. No, that's not the same.
Do you speak American?
Yeah, but like I don't think Americans would actually get mad at that. I think they'd be like, hell yeah, I speak American. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's the same.
I think you're just stereotyping, but yeah.
Oh, stereotyping that Americans can't get offended.
Wait, Shane,
Lamau?
are you doing your funny business again? I used to not want to leave home, but now I look at it and I kind of lost interest in it. Or am I reading that wrong?
Lost interest in leaving home or not leaving home. You know what I mean? Like what?
I think he's gaudying.
That makes sense. Dang. Y'all, I'm kind of loving the bow.
Yeah, Kessler, the Chinese thing too. It's Mandarin, like it's not Chinese.
Cool.
And you know, the majority of like Indian
there's
restaurants.
not just one language too.
Yeah, the majority of Indian restaurants in the U.S. they mostly do, unless it specifically says otherwise. But a lot of the popular ones do like almost North Indian or like specific, very popular dishes that now people everywhere here just think that's Indian food. It's not. Most of the stuff you get at a restaurant, we don't cook on a regular basis at home.
This is it. This is
No,
where we took
all of
the
those things are special.
Open.
Like
Or
not
like
special,
just
but like
tourist friendly.
yeah, tourist friendly. Some other things that are popular are like they're for specific
Like festivals.
festivals.
Or
Yeah,
things.
they're not everyday things. Like they ain't getting up and litty with all this heavy cream and whatnot.
And hey, Spud Bud, how are you doing?
How's it going? Oh yeah, that's like a full refill there. Yo,
Oh, I
parkour,
guess
parkour.
To Doze's point, yeah, Shadow. They associate English with the British and not necessarily American.
That's possible. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked.
We're getting into so much combat right now. So, I didn't make it this far in my playthrough. I never even got the bow.
True.
And I'm telling you, like, you saw Doze struggling with the combat. He may have been on hard, but I struggled so hard. Y'all, like, I'll do more platforming if y'all want, but, like, I can't. No, not yet. Also, since we're on the topic of, like, combat and all this stuff, it's a little bit different, but would y'all ever be interested in some Final Fantasy live streams? Specifically, Final Fantasy 14.
The MMO.
The MMO.
Oh, we love this. We want more of
It
this.
is a game that we played, that we play off stream. We haven't played it in a while though because we haven't been able to make time for it. Oh, we're wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing that. We both play. It would be a co-op thing, and even others like Comfy plays it. Some of our other friends play it. That maybe we would be able to come on together as like a group to do some campaigns, quests, things like that, fun events.
Let us know.
Yeah, I just wanted to feel it out.
I want to play it, but I also want to just like play also on stream. I don't want to put all this time and like not hang out with you guys.
Yeah. And of course, if any of y'all play it, we would love to play with you too.
Oh, there we go.
Andon loves Final Fantasy. Oh, okay. Does he play 14? Do you know, Hyper? That's cool.
Oh my god, I get no breathing room.
And oh yeah, I can do Mario platforming. In fact, there's a very exciting Mario game coming up soon. In fact, right after this game.
Again.
I won't say which one. You guys can have fun guessing.
Yeah, guess. Guess which one. There's so many. There's so many out there.
Another mandala. Another vision of her past.
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
here
I
we
like
go.
these.
Okay, let's
I
start
like
on the
how
outside.
these puzzles like reveal a picture that tell the story. Similar to like Uncharted with like the puzzles, and it tells you like why we're here in the first place. So there's that.
Right.
There's like that foot or something on the bottom there that needs to be added up. There you go. Got this.
Like so. And
If you
then
want to
this
catch
one.
What Is Shane on our channel, go watch our Castle Crashers playthrough. It was so much fun. We still get comments on those, as well as the highlights we share on social media everywhere. Like, people really like you, Shane.
Seem to be likable, generally, right?
I mean,
I'd
we
say
really
so.
like you.
Not like you.
What? Giving me 90s, like, Helga G. Pataki vibes.
All right.
Careful. Gonu.
Low-key, though, I do love all of our mods, like, a lot. So, I guess I do like you, and love you. Get used to it.
Take that.
Take this, love. Accept it.
That gives me like the same kind of vibes as like, get so fluffy.
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Yes, so Hyper guessed it. Bowser's Fury, so specifically Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury is the next game we're playing. It will be co-op, so both of us will be playing. I'm excited. If you recall, it was one of the games that was put up on a poll for our 100th game on this channel, and you guys instead chose It Takes Two as a majority on the poll, so we're finally bringing it back to Bowser's Fury now because we really want to play it.
Wow, you guys guessed it so quickly. How'd that happen?
And Adi, what do we think of the name of Breath of the Wild 2? We love it. We are so excited. We've rearranged our entire lives and schedule of the next few games and everything that's going to happen on this channel in anticipation of the new Zelda game. Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. TOTK. I'm really excited. Really looking forward to it. Noosh just said that, but I'm saying it too.
You can add more.
I could add more. I think that I really want them to redeem Ganon. I want this to be a redemption story for Ganondorf. That would be my
That's
dream.
how Doza feels.
That's my dream theory
I want
right
it to be
there.
co-op, but I don't think it is.
Co-op, but
I
we
will
can swap
stand-
between three characters.
I will stand by that.
I don't think it's gonna be co-op. I don't. I want it to, but I don't. I don't think it's gonna happen.
We also shed tears with the trailer. We've watched it more times than we can probably count by now.
It's too hype. And it's interesting going back to the original after watching the recent one. Just to see, like, what did they really reveal? What was Nintendo thinking? What did they want to show us? What didn't they want to show us yet? And how can we use that to basically spend time waiting for the game to actually come out?
As
You know what I mean?
As y'all know, one of our biggest goals is to beat all the mainline Zelda games, and there's 2 more that we need to do before this one comes out.
What was their purpose? Had Raji known the truth, she may simply have given up.
She hasn't given up.
No, but like, if she knew the truth, which she might give up.
For this being was utterly ruthless, and the very heavens were at risk.
Oh no.
She will find the divine feminine in her and get it through. Look how
Whoa.
gorgeous! Elden Ring vibes with the trees, am I right?
I'm right. I mean, yes.
Oh my goodness. So
Oh, we're playing again.
there are a lot of like obviously there's trees everywhere in the world, but there are certain trees in places in India that are considered sacred for a lot of Hindus, that they will actually like tie, like people would go up and like tie certain threads, kind of like the whole like throwing a coin in a wishing well and making a wish kind of thing. But you do these certain prayers, you tie a thread, and you're praying for certain things, hoping for certain things, like for your dreams to be like fulfilled and stuff. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
There's, you know, I'm not even kidding when I say there are places that actually look like this in India,
Such a child should
like
be born
IRL.
of such a bloodline.
Can't wait to see that.
Exactly
Look
the
up there.
time that is needed.
Hello?
Say, see, they have depicted Shakti's first address to us. I still hear her words echo.
Shakti means power.
I am Adi.
I like power.
Shakti. I am the absolute reality. She told us that she, the eternal font of energy, beyond form and limit, had created us to govern the universe as aspects of her power.
Well, alright. Dang. Can I climb these up these?
Ooh,
can.
you can.
Okay. Really wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
I was gonna like crack it. I was like, oh.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, hello. Before I climb up higher, I jump down. Before I climb up higher, I want to see what's all the way to the right. I will interact with it. Okay, well, you know, there we go.
There's nothing. Not necessarily a wishing tree. I was trying to like compare it to something people would recognize and like understand, but each thing like has a different significance. There are so many temples that have different significances from like mythology. Like that's why people go to certain areas and places. Like there's a golden temple, if you look that up, like in Amritsar, that has significance as it's completely different from like a temple called Tirupati that's down in South India and Andhra Pradesh. So like there's so many.
As his consort, together they would create the universe.
That's why I started talking.
I was like, oh.
Saraswati is like the goddess of knowledge that's depicted there.
She has a sitar, right?
She does have a sitar. She also, like, every year before like a new school year, like, I don't know if this is the case for every Hindu family or what, but like my family would actually do like a certain prayer on like literally the textbooks and the books that you have for that school year to like have Goddess Saraswati like, you know, for our school year ahead.
To myself,
that's Vishnu, the narrator. That's how he's depicted and drawn.
Of protector in
He's got a lot of snakes.
needful incarnations.
Yeah.
With Lakshmi as my consort, so that prosperity and wealth would be at my fingertips.
Honestly, guys, like I didn't get this far in my playthrough, and this is. I'm gonna cry later. Not on stream
Rudra
though.
would become the Lord
And hey,
of
Kitty,
time,
welcome back.
both
How's it going?
destroyer and regenerator of the universe, and would grow to surpass all Shakti's other forms.
Wait,
One
are y'all all
half
having trouble
would
hearing
become
us
Lord
over the
Shiva,
music?
destroyer of
Because no one's
evil.
mentioned it till you right now,
The
Kitty.
other- but you know this, Durga.
Yeah, let us
for the
know.
other half was you.
Hey, we got achievements. We've been getting achievements from when we like finish all of the like the what do you call it? All the different like little story snippets back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like backstories. We got one earlier when we were looking at the 9, and then now again. Kind of
Music a little loud, but it be slapping. It's not bad. The sound could be a little quieter though.
Okay,
So Doza.
that's a very simple.
Thank you
fix.
guys for the feedback. Remember to let us know all of the time so we can update to make sure it's a pleasant viewing pleasure for us all.
Please let us know if this is good.
And Potato, I absolutely adore your idea of doing like a Nushin Doza Direct for all of these projects in the community. Let's chat about it more in depth in Discord because yes,
That sounds amazing.
you know, with Fry's Minecraft World, like we wanted to highlight it to the best of our abilities with the promo and everything. We've already started getting ideas for the promo for your project, Shane's, and anyone else who, you know,
What is it that they want?
wants to. Like, we definitely want to highlight them to you know, what are the words? Like, yes, I love your idea. More
a
on that later.
showcase.
To showcase. Yeah, I was like, why can't I figure out the word?
Oh, so many enemies. Ouch. Ouch.
And y'all don't necessarily need to edit it. We got you. It's the very least we could do considering how much you guys are putting into all of these projects.
Ow.
We had, just as like background behind the scenes a little bit, Fry and us have had multiple calls, like private like Discord calls with the three of us where we were testing things, where we were talking about what we envisioned for it and recorded footage, got voiceovers, all of that. So it would be that same process, but we could totally do a full-on direct, like a live premiere like type of thing. That would be so cool. Oh my gosh.
I think that'd be amazing. I can't wait to see that. I mean, you know, gotta make it happen. But
And
yeah.
we'd be honored to have more animations from you, Shadow, or other creations from anyone. Like, if you guys haven't already, we do have a playlist on our channel called, like, Nushindoza fan-made videos. If you made something and it's not in that playlist, please let us know so we can properly put you in there, because we do appreciate all of the things.
Yes. Okay. I'm trying so hard to not like get comboed to death.
And Kitty, yes. Y'all do let us know about sound stuff or visuals or anything. Like, you might not be the only one that's experiencing it. We do want to update it.
I hope it's good now, right? Maybe?
Yes, yeah, I think so. Let us know.
Awesome. Oh, let me get this guy. Oh, okay, this guy ran into it. Lamel. Let's get... Oh, this is just this little dude? Oh, he's nothing.
And Kitty, in general, like the projects that we're talking about, so Fry the Fish created a Minecraft Globtacular world adventure that we started doing live streams with once a month. We started with the first one earlier this month. And we're
Yep.
going to continuing it every month is our hope. It just depends on time zones and schedules. But you guys will be the first to know once they are scheduled. And then Potato's making a Nushindoza RPG right now. And Shane's been working on a Nushindoza like mod for Friday Night Funkin'. There's threads for all three of these projects in our Discord server that you can join if you want to see all these updates of the incredible work that these amazing globs have been doing. There's videos, there's photos, there's all kinds of stuff. They even ask the community, like, you know, questions for inspiration, things like that. And we're just humbled, honored, and all of the things. I've been saying how many times have I said all the things today?
At least one.
I was like, come on. I feel like I was saying a lot.
I know, that's why I said at least one.
Oh.
Definitely more than that. Oh, yeah.
When it comes to shooters, the only game I play, William, is top of my head is Overwatch.
Yeah.
Which Overwatch 2 comes out October 4th. Anyone trying to play first day, let us know.
So when you, like, are fighting other players, like, do you prefer, like, it to be more open or have, like, a lot of corridors and, like, alternate paths? Or just, like, fighting on a point? That kind of stuff?
Oh, specifically in Overwatch?
Yeah, like, where do you like to, like, kind of...
It depends on who I'm playing in Overwatch.
True, true.
The tight corners type of thing is great for, like, someone like Widowmaker. Finding the perfect spot on high ground to easily snipe your opponent. Whereas, like, some players you have to be up close and personal, like May. I need to, like, freeze my enemies and just, like, bash their head once they're frozen. With Symmetra, I can have a little bit of a range, but be in the back line behind, like, a tank. Yeah, it really depends. Those are some of my top players I play, so kind of going with that. And Hyper, thank you for reviving the Nushindoza Reddit channel or community. Although I will say Discord's where it's at.
True. And real.
With Reddit, we're pretty much just scrolling on Reddit and, like, reading things more than, like, posting things.
Yeah, I feel like Reddit's a great place for, like, technical support and ideas, that kind of stuff. Or just to get, like, people's general opinion on things.
Yeah, and Overwatch 2 is free to play, y'all, and cross-platform compatible to play with each other.
And cross progression.
Yes. So
if you make progress on one console, you can keep your progress somewhere else.
exactly.
Yeah.
Similar to Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is
Coming
gonna
out
be
in
free.
2023.
It's already out if you want to pay for it, but it's gonna be free in 2023, and I can't wait. It's not out yet. Overwatch 2 comes out October 4th.
So like a week.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday. We were kind of thinking like maybe perhaps playing in Discord with people if you guys were interested. We know that we've set aside time in our schedule to play at day 1.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's gonna be our fun little treat on a Tuesday.
I hope there's not going to be any. I hope there's no queue times, because that was a thing with World of Warcraft. They just came out with World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic, which was the most popular expansion, and there was queue times upwards of like 13,000 people for some of the servers. So
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
But our hope is to play it that night.
Yeah.
And
Let's
yes,
see what happens.
It is on Switch. Or it is going to be on Switch as well. In fact, there's only a few days left that you can play the classic Overwatch. I know Doza and I are planning to get a couple of rounds in that as well before it's officially over. Because it's...
Once it's gone, it's gone. There will be no more Overwatch 1.
Ever. Like, this game, Overwatch 1, got me through one of the darkest periods of my lifetime. And I owe it to the game to experience it one more time. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry about Overwatch. Thanks, guys. Oh my goodness. And it's kind of like around this time period last year.
That's true.
It was in August and September. Not last year. 5 years ago, August and September were probably the darkest time of my life ever. So, yeah. Memories, nostalgia, reflections. Goodness.
Can you believe it? Time flies, huh?
The New Shindo's original Creations Direct. I'm gonna note all of this down, Potato, because I definitely want to explore this, and we want to make this happen, right, Doza?
We do. Very important to us, and we gotta prioritize it. We gotta do the things to see it happen.
If there was a New Shindoza shooter, what would it be like? Oh. It would be a very motivational and inspirational journey type of shooter. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, true.
There may have been some notes and thoughts about that very specific question that we had a brainstorming session about a couple years ago that I'm recalling right now, and that's why I'm laughing.
Isn't she adorable? I love her.
I remember things, and then sometimes I forebore things.
It's only natural.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, this is it. This is it. Yes.
I do mostly main Symmetra. Yes, William. My preferred playstyle with Symmetra. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I like to be really cheeky with like teleporter placement. Other times I'll prioritize like my turret placements. And one of my favorite things probably, depending on like, because like it's very circumstantial, right? Like who is your opponents? Like who are the people on the other side? Like what am I playing against? One strat that I really like is hiding behind a big tank like Orisa or Reinhardt and constantly hitting my orbs like from my weapon towards like an enemy that's like a smaller enemy that's trying to target a bigger player in the front lines. Whereas I'll put a turret nearby in like a conspicuous place like in a plant. Plants in Overwatch are where I put my little Symmetra turrets. Because the leaves kind of cover them a little bit unless you're looking for it. So like, you know, just trying to find like little corners, things like that. But I don't know. I feel like when I'm playing the game, if you want to ask some questions about that, I can show you, which would be a lot easier than trying to explain it without the game here. But hopefully I'm doing a decent job.
Of course I will watch over her.
I'd say so.
Doza
you speak with
is
such
my
passion.
Well, I'm passionate about the game, and Doza's my Overwatch coach. He backseat games me and like is the best coach that I've ever had in gaming when I was doing competitive Overwatch like daily back in the day.
Oh,
he got me to get good.
True.
Though, y'all, I got a new mouse because my original gaming mouse died this month, and I still haven't set up this new mouse. In fact, I've noticed while I was scrolling earlier, it's going too fast. So I need to play with the settings.
The
Like
scroll
I
is too
scroll a little
fast.
bit and it goes like 3 pages down on my Word document. I was like, no, that can't happen.
Gotcha. Well,
War is
we'll
the
look into
means
that.
They are given to change the world. They only give it the respect that it is due.
War is not the only way.
Say it again. War is not the only way. Why are there still wars happening in the world right now? I have no clue. Well,
Ja.
I know why, but it sucks. There's better ways of taking care of problems.
In terms of the game, the video game, though, war will stop once the demons either stop attacking or I finish all of them off.
Or there's some kind of solution.
True.
Look at that back there.
Hey, that looks like a big. There's
I
a
think
big
that's
boy
where
back
we're
there.
possibly headed. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. First boss. So I feel like these guys have been like, they've been set up as bosses, but then like I have to fight multiple of them later.
Why did the demons want him?
Why do the demons want all these kids?
Oh, I don't know. I thought he was gonna. Wait. Yo. Whoa.
What is
Don't.
going on?
Hey. Hit the brakes there, but no, don't yeet the
This
child.
is like the Lion King meme where you yeet Simba.
Oh no! The brother's next! I don't think we have enough time to get there.
No, we got this.
He's
We
like,
must win.
better learn to fly, boy. Wait,
The
this must be
creatures
important.
summoned a dark mandala, a portal to another place.
Portals, just like in Zelda,
Okay, so he's throwing them into a portal?
to another place. A darker place is what she just said.
Well, the guy chose not to throw the kid off.
Why though? Why is this one being chosen for something else? We don't know. What does this all mean?
Maybe someone's communicating with this guy through
Raji
the
rushed to stop
scepter
them.
he had.
Oh look, Raji made it to them.
Oh, okay, cool.
But the demon chieftain blocked her path,
So we kill.
and suddenly Golu was gone.
Where did he go? Oh, they teleported themselves away
Oh,
somewhere.
okay, I see. So if that was a demon chieftain, like, who's the guy who's still left with us? I wonder what his rank is. Because, I mean, this dude's decorated, like, damn.
I made the Zelda reference in regards to the portal, not necessarily the people. But same energy. Mhm.
Oh, this is the chieftain. Okay.
Look at him!
What are you doing there, buddy? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
The fire
Okay.
and everything.
Oh, I
Boss
could not run
time.
him. Ah!
And Jess, I saw your comment earlier about TikTok showing you Dreamlight Valley. Same. Every time I see something, I'm like, I want to buy it so bad, but like, just wait like 3 more months, right? Like, hopefully it comes out in January.
Oh my god. Oh, he called me crap. Where's the tell when he's going to attack? That's what I need to figure out.
And yes, the one that they were referring to right now, Golu was her brother in that cutscene.
Yeah. How did that miss? I have like no time to react to that. And his range is so far. Oh, here we go. Oh, and it reflects it back. So I just have to run. Oh, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh, if I go around him quickly.
Like, I know that this like
Ah.
demon like dude is very interesting and like aesthetics wise and everything, but I'm just taken away by the like where they are. The architecture around is just so gorgeous, and I feel like we need to like plan a trip soon.
Okay. I dodged that. I dodged that. I dodged that. Getting better at the video game. Okay.
You're doing great,
Thank you.
even though you have only 2 petals left.
Yeah, and he's got like a couple of them.
You're almost at halfway with him, I feel. Unless I can't see from it, I don't know.
Yeah, half. It just
Yeah.
went yellow. I was hitting the wrong way and I got distracted.
Okay, 1 petal. And it's your first boss. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You calling a wretch, chieftain?
Oh, what am I supposed to do?
I feel like I need to make more fan art for this game.
You seriously do. Like, this is amazing. Let's use heavy attacks. Oh, damn it.
There are actual demons in Hindu mythology, Kitty. Yes.
Excellent question. Okay, let's not. I'm just getting laid out. Oh my god. I don't have to relearn.
So like the actual term for like demons in Sanskrit is Rakshasa, or like there's a female version and a male version of that. Rakshasa, Rakshashi, I believe. So like when we refer to them, it's like Mahishasura is like a Rakshasa, like that is being taken down by goddess Durga in like the festival of Navratri that we celebrate, that she took over good over evil kind of thing. Earlier in the stream, we kind of went over the significance between like Navratri, the 9-day festival that's happening right now. We're on night 3, and like the commonalities with this game and how it follows it. It actually went through the 9 avatars of goddess Durga that are celebrated so beautifully and eloquently, way better than anything that I could have explained, and in more like simplest terms, because I feel like I get overwhelmed with how much information that I do know just from my upbringing and experience, that I want to like share it all, but it's like it gets complicated. I love how simplistic that this game has portrayed this aspect and story of Hindu mythology so beautifully.
Yeah, they keep it pretty straightforward. They keep it pretty simple, and then like they add all this other optional stuff, honestly, right?
Yeah.
That like it's there if you want to learn more, but it's not like oh, I have to
piques your
keep up with like
interest.
10 different names in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like no, it's honestly like this is great.
I kind of wish this game was out earlier, like in our relationship, than me trying to explain so many things to you.
Oh yeah, like I would have heard all these, or I would have at least seen these names, and I'm like, oh, like that, right? And he would have been like, yes, exactly.
Aw.
Ouch.
Welcome to
Okay.
Nisha's Hindu class. I am not an expert by any means, y'all. Like, please, like,
Whoa, what's happening?
just take.
Oh.
I just want to make sure that y'all know that this isn't the end all be all. Like, I just am sharing from my experiences what I've been taught and what I've read from like our scriptures.
Imagine this is only one video game that goes into this kind of stuff so far.
I hope there's more. There are so many like incredible stories in like ancient scriptures that were written in Sanskrit, which is obviously a dead language that's mostly only used in Hinduism and like rituals and prayers and things like that these days. I don't know anyone that, unless you're, you know, in education and like learning Sanskrit and stuff like that, I don't know anyone who practices it.
How the heck do I get through this? If I get up close, oh, do I have to use my melee weapon now? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I can't just rely on like one thing like the whole time. That's awesome.
William, I just read your 2-parter comments about the horror shooter. You're saying it won't be too much of a horror, but just to let you know, I don't do scary well. Which in fact, I don't think we mentioned it yet, but
Oh
like,
no!
in addition to Doza dying right now,
I was so close to winning.
you'll get it this time. That was your first try.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Was it
Ouch.
your second?
Yeah, that was
Okay, that's what I thought. Over the weekend, we actually went to a haunted house with some of our friends.
Yep.
I was scared. I did not cry, and I was probably holding on to Doza and like whoever was in front of me way too hard as we were going through this. It was legit scary, and some of the people we went with are like pros at going through this haunted house. Like they go every single year as a tradition, and they like, this was our first year going with them, and they were like, oh, this wasn't even as like good as like previous years or as scary as previous years. And I was like, y'all, what are you talking about?
They're like, this was kind of a letdown. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because like I was legit scared. Doza, with it being his first time, I mean, I don't want to talk for you. Like, what was your experience like?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Like, because
He was laughing.
before, like the best like haunted houses was like Six Flags or like, you know, high school. That was it. Like a high school made one like out of like the gym, or my middle school did it out of like one of the buildings. One of the buildings that was like, it's really just a glorified hallway with rooms. And And so there was like, you just kind of walked in a straight line and there was like plenty of places for things to hide, right? And so that was the extent of my haunted house experience.
This one was a very professional. It's called the 13th floor haunted house in San Antonio. If you want to Google it to look up like their website, like they have really good high reviews and everything. And like it, guys, I was scared. I was scared. I was shook. Luckily afterwards we went to have dinner and drinks and I was able to mellow out a little bit, but horror haunted house, not my vibe. But I am so glad I conquered my fears and went through it because I did end up having a great evening with our friends.
Yes, you did. You had a good time. And for that, I am grateful. Thanks for giving something new a try.
I almost like was gonna back out.
Yeah.
We didn't tell. I don't know if the friends are watching right now or not, but like I was so scared the morning of. I had so much anxiety and I was like, I'm really scared. I don't want to go. And then when we like drove up to the place as well, like it had this entrance that looked really scary too. And I was like, are you sure? Like, oh my goodness. I think my voice did crack, yes.
Sweet.
I do squeak sometimes.
Aha, can't hit me with that.
I was only able to get through 2 of the 4 haunted houses at Six Flags, right? Or was it 3 of the 4?
2 of the 3.
2 of the 3. There
Yep.
we go. I knew there was some ratio there. In this game, we're fighting demons, not gods.
Yeah, it's kind of like being framed as like gods versus demons.
Yes. But we
I
are
dodged too
not
early.
a god either. We're playing as a human named Raji,
Yep.
who is being helped by the gods, is using different weapons that are representative of the weapons that different gods use from Hindu mythology.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I know like I'm saying that's right, but I am obviously not the one. I'm nowhere anywhere near the idea of like an authority on it. It's simply my natural response to when Noosh makes a point or like says something. I just want to make that clear.
And Potato, oh my goodness. I've been saying, are you serious right now? Like around like our regular daily lives lately because of you. So thank you for that.
Yes,
I didn't do
thank
it at
you
the
for
haunted
that.
house.
Ow.
But like when Doza says something that I'm just like dumbfounded, like, what are you saying right now? I'll be like, are you serious right now? And he's just looks at me like, oh my goodness, Noosh.
Just comes out swinging.
Like for instance, our dishwasher was broken for the past like week. Probably 2 weeks. I forget. The days kind of jumble together. We've had issues with this dishwasher before, and like the maintenance people came in, they looked at it, they put a screw in and left the first time they came to check it out. And I was like, are you serious right now? Like it's not working. You can't just put a screw in and think it's gonna be fixed. They had to replace like an entire part and stuff, and finally as of today, this morning, it's fixed. But there's been so many cases where I've got to say that now.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry you're not feeling great, Shane. No worries at all. Take care of yourself. You come first and foremost.
Yes, correct. Thank you, Noosh, for always reiterating that. No one needs to be here. Like, absolutely. Like, please put yourself first. Like,
Yeah,
if you got school in the morning, do that. If you got to go to bed, do that.
If you need some self-care time, like, we totally get it. We appreciate when y'all can be here. But remember that this is going to be like a video on demand, a VOD, on YouTube after the fact as well if you want to catch up.
Okay, this is not a winning strat to try to dance underneath his legs. I've been going heavy attack. Dodge that. Been going heavy attack. I'm gonna try to do light
I
attack.
think this was hard.
Yeah, okay, yeah, alright, yeah. Oh my god, he's just hitting me with every single one.
We did get more votes on the poll, and people still say, nah, you got this on normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 62%.
I think this is doable on normal. I can do this.
Oh my goodness, yes, please. I have not seen that TikTok, and I want to laugh. Lately, I know Shadow started sending us more TikTok. Jess is sending us TikTok, and Pika as well. If anyone else wants to send us TikToks, feel free to just DM them directly on TikTok. It's like the fastest, easiest way than like linking it in Discord, I think. But I mean, share it however you want. I want to see more.
Yep.
I definitely need my TikTok and chill time where I'm just like on my phone watching TikToks until I fall asleep or something.
I definitely dodged that. I don't know what this nonsense is. Okay, that one's on me.
I don't know. Why would you compare this to being like the Dark Souls of like technically South Asia than East Asia does it?
I would say this is the God of War.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I played God of War 3 on the hardest difficulty. I got probably 2/3 of the way through the game, and then I stopped playing. I tried to come back like 6 years later, and I obviously couldn't do it. But I had gotten a pretty decent way into the game, and that game is brutally hard. Like, similar to kind of like this. I feel like this normal is like between God of War on like hard and whatever the very hard is.
And absolutely, yes, Discord DMs. Kitty definitely sends us those from soft shorts and like YouTube videos. Hyper also sends us all the memes. There's quite a few of you. Like, I was just listing off the TikTok ones because there's only a few people over there. But definitely Discord DMs or anywhere. Like, we love hearing from you guys, even when we're not streaming. We do our best to reply. With certain videos, though, it does take longer to watch, so the reply might be a while because we both want to be present to respond together rather than just by ourselves, because whenever we're new Shindoza, we like to keep it both of us. We would never want to reply unless we're directly asked a question for one of us.
Yep.
We make sure, one of our highest priorities is to make sure that both of our voices are there in everything that we do, every comment, every response that we reply to, all of that. Unless, of course, we say otherwise, like this is noosh only, and then the Doza egg thing happens.
Yeah, that sometimes it's rare, but it does happen. It's possible. I just like slowly moved out of the way of that. I don't know if you guys are seeing me completely level up right now, but I am. I think I figured this out.
It's just so funny you use Ella and Lamau in the same sentence. And I love that all the comparisons that you guys are making to this game. We definitely felt a lot of those as well. Not only just games, other like series and stuff. Like we had Uncharted, Zoomer just mentioned Doom. You mentioned God of War. We mentioned Smite today, Legend of Zelda. But we also mentioned like a bunch of animes, like Avatar. Well, Avatar is a TV show, but like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Naruto. Like there's so much symbolism and things that are derived from Hindu mythology, like this game in itself. And I love that we're having all these conversations about all these parallels. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. So much so, like, I know like we say that all the time, but like this night's like truly, this whole week, this whole 9-day period is truly special to me, and to be able to share that with y'all is, I'm just really happy and don't have the words to clearly articulate how much this means to me. And I corrected myself on the Avatar is not an anime part, Hyper.
But it's animated. What does anime mean in English? Checkmate.
Yes, animes are TV shows, but I remembered from the last time when you guys called me out for saying Avatar is an anime, and Avatar: The Last Airbender is not.
Got him.
And Doza got him. Wins all around.
You guys can't see how fast I'm moving my joystick, but it's really fast.
Hyper Light Drifter vibes too. Did you guys hear there's a second one?
Yeah. That's like multiplayer?
The demon
I don't
defeated,
remember.
Or something?
the children rushed to thank Raji.
There's one
But the
important child
stone had
missing
been
here, huh?
weakened by the dark
Dolu's
money.
not here.
No.
But she saved the other children. I think it was like the third try, Shadow.
First try. Got him.
Yeah.
That was like fifth try. But it came down to like
Perhaps
kind of
Raji was
getting
about
into
to
the
die.
rhythm.
Perhaps she had
Yeah.
failed.
Kind of like Elden Ring, huh?
It's a lot like Elden Ring. Like I know how much I can get away with.
That's so pretty.
Got him. Just,
So the mandalas, like the art that you see in the background, I have so many like
took
pieces of
Raji's
art that
body
I've created of mandalas
and carried
and
it away.
Bengali art that I've done over the years I've never shared, because it's something I do just for myself for relaxation.
who are they carrying right now?
Raji.
What, really?
Yeah.
Did I miss a step? Did we get a blessing and that put us to sleep?
She just like took over, like she just beat that dude. She's tired.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so now we're on a boat going on a river.
The demon dude.
I don't want to make assumptions, but it kind of gives me like River Styx vibes.
As
maybe?
Raji drifted, a
Depends
vision
on where we're
came to
going.
her.
Let's see. A vision's coming to her as she's drifting in this area. Oh,
Okay.
beautiful eye.
I see you.
Red like my heart.
the blood moon rises
There's
once again.
Gold.
Next to somebody really creepy.
Who was that with her brother?
We don't know.
What did they want?
We don't know. We don't know anything.
She awoke on the boat, and in the far distance she could see a city.
Okay, so I was wrong.
We like to overthink things.
Great kings of the past had fashioned it.
Oh,
given
wow.
their lives for it. But now the inhabitants were enthralled to a vast, lurking shadow, stripped of their own will.
Well, they're probably going to get in our way, and we're going to have to make some tough decisions.
The guardians blessed Raji.
Hey.
She was the only hope for these
Oh, okay.
people.
Han Solo, you're our only hope.
Han Solo.
Is that wrong? Who is the only
You should have
hope?
just committed.
Wait, who is it?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan! I'm
yeah.
done. Yeah, I only watched Star Wars once and because Doza made me. Hey, look, it's the windfish.
Hey, any fish, right? Windfish. There's a this game gets me excited for Sekiro, like so hard. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow.
Sekiro is a game that we want to play on stream at some point as well.
There's a lot of like, there's a lot
Okay,
of. Oh
so
my God, I can't
before
even-
we get
I don't
into
wanna get
this-
into it.
We're going to... Okay, we should pause the game here after this little scene because you're not controlling it yet.
No,
Right?
not yet, not yet.
I swear I will find you.
Since it is getting late
Do
for
I
the
ask
night,
Too much of her.
Time again will tell.
Stop fence sitting.
okay.
Anyways,
Now that we're controlling it again, we are going to stop here for the night. Y'all, you've truly, like, I'm really glad that you all are here and are experiencing this with us. Tomorrow is night 4 of Navratri and day 2 of Raji, or night 2 of Raji for us in our playthrough. So I hope you guys will join us again. I love y'all.
we don't hope. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I hope and I pray. But yes, good night, guys. Bye.
Take it easy.
I really don't want to stop, but I have work.
Yeah. Let's.
Like, this is one of those games I could go on, but I know for my own like self-care I can't. I need to take a break, and I'm gonna go cry now. So bye.
Yeah, I'm a little upset, but that's what tomorrow's for. Bye, everybody.